This is a story about a girl who was born in a refugee camp. Her name is Amina. She grew up in a refugee camp in Uganda. She was born there, so she didn't know anything else. All she knew was the camp. She knew the mud huts and the refugees and the aid workers and the school where she learned the 3 Rs: reading, writing, and arithmetic. And she knew the big shots, the important people who came to visit the camp, the politicians and the celebrities. They all came with a lot of promises, but they never stayed long enough to keep them. One day, a famous Hollywood actor visited the camp. He walked through the huts and talked to the refugees. And when he got to Amina's class, he asked the children what they wanted to be when they grew up. One little boy shouted, "I want to be a doctor." Another said, "I want to be a teacher." But Amina didn't answer. She didn't have an answer for him. She didn't know what she wanted to be, because all she knew was the camp. The only thing she could imagine was a life inside the camp. When the actor heard her answer, he wasn't angry. He wasn't disappointed. He sat next to her and said, "You can be whatever you want to be. You can leave the camp and go to America. You can become an actress and live a very comfortable life." Then he gave her his card and told her to call him if she ever needed anything. But when the actor left the camp, life went back to normal. Amina went back to her and she looked at the actor's card. She called him and told him that she wanted to come to America and be his apprentice. She told him that she was willing to do anything to learn the acting. The actor liked her enthusiasm, so he told her to come to America. And when she arrived, he took her to see a famous Hollywood movie set. It was huge. There were hundreds of people there, all of them working hard to finish the movie in time. Amina couldn't believe it. She had never seen anything like this before. She had never left the camp, so everything was new to her. The faces, the buildings, the language, the cars, the streets, the way people dressed, the way they walked, even the way they talked. Everything was different. But Amina was brave. She wasn't afraid. She was excited. This was her chance to make something of herself. This was her chance to get an education, to learn a new language, to experience a different culture, to meet new people. She didn't want to waste it. And she didn't. She worked hard. She studied English. She learned about American history and culture. She met new friends. She traveled around the country. She saw amazing places. And when she was 18, she graduated from high school. She was valedictorian of her class. She got a full scholarship to a prestigious university. And when she finished her studies, she got a job at a big company. She became one of the most successful employees. She was invited to talk shows and she told her story to millions of people. She became an inspiration to other refugees. She proved to them that they could make something of themselves. They just needed a chance. That's all for today. See you tomorrow.